Early voting begins here in Queens on Saturday, and a group of women here in Queens is answering last-minute questions, making sure that registered voters know exactly what they need to do to make sure their voices count.
Are you registered to vote?
34-year-old Cara Vagoya and 23-year-old Lizbeth Bustos call themselves New York City voting ambassadors.
I think it's very important that we are here trying to get in contact with people safely, wearing masks and just talking to them and letting them know what's going on.
Both are Queens College students and members of a nonprofit group called Latin Women in Action.
Are you registered to vote?
They're volunteers on a mission to help voters in a nonpartisan way be informed and not miss important deadlines.
Some of them say, I already voted. Some of them say, I don't want to vote. I think they get discouraged.
Thursday, they're outside the Queens Library in Elmhurst with their masks on, ready to help.
It's very diverse. I'm just telling them to please vote. It's your democratic right.
Latin Women in Action's headquarters is in Corona, Queens. We spoke to half a dozen of its members, and they're mostly millennial Latinas. Now men are joining too.
The mission of the organization has always been to help the immigrant community.
The group's founder, Haiti Sambrana, says their focus is helping the immigrant community and communities of color all across New York City cut through the confusion and know exactly when and where to vote.
The practical things is letting the people know that for the first time in New York State, we're going to have early voting.
It could transform not just, the Latin communities, but, the African American, the minorities.
Zambrana says members are on the streets, but also all over social media, working with New York City Votes, the voter outreach and engagement campaign of the Campaign Finance Board.
The biggest hurdle is COVID-19, and also another hurdle is technology.
These women say the goal is to break through the obstacles to voting in these last few weeks, connect and help someone cast their vote.
Just go out there and vote. Just do something.
And they need volunteers. If you'd like to volunteer, if you want more information about early voting in your neighborhood, just go to our website at pix11.com. In Elmhurst, Queens, Monica Morales, Pix 11 News.